Y'all, I did my big one when I did these super full boho braids without using braiding hair. This is all 100% human hair. What is going on, beautiful people? I am Chev. If you're new here, welcome, Wagwan. Make sure you're subscribed down below. So the hair that we'll be working with is from Wowafrican.com, and this is their Spanish curl bulk human hair, and I got it in 20 inches. I got about 4 bundles, and the curl pattern is just beautiful. So when it comes to braiding your own hair, these are some of the things that you will definitely need. This is a 360 mirror, and my God, has it changed my braiding game so well. My gosh, the improvement. So first, I'm just gonna section my hair in half so that I can map out how I'm gonna do these braids. And I definitely did not finish my hair the night before. Like, I literally started at 4 p.m. and by 10 p.m. I'm like, you know what, we're just gonna finish this tomorrow. So this is what the hair is looking like thus far. And when it comes to my low porosity hair, this braiding gel has been the one. If you have low porosity hair like me, girl, go get you that braiding gel. I saw it on TikTok. I used it in my last video, and my goodness, it has been so good to me. The ingredient list is so short. It's natural ingredients. It didn't cause my hair to be cakey. I didn't have white residue. It was just absolutely perfect. Now it's time to braid our hair, and like I said in the beginning of the video and the video title, we won't be using any braiding here at all. And do you see how short my hair is? So you can definitely do this. So first, we're gonna feed in the first piece of curly hair, and then I'm gonna braid that down a bit, not too much, just maybe like 3 times I braid it down. And then we're gonna feed in our other piece. Now sometimes some pieces I feed in and braid down, others I just put up top. It just depends on how close I want the curly pieces to be together. Now I use about 10 curly pieces in each braid, and I know it's kind of scary because we're not using any braiding here, but just think about it. The straight part of the bulk hair is kind of acting like braiding hair, so it keeps going longer and longer until you get the length that you want to stop at. So that is what I did. I keep braiding down, and then once I get to my 10th piece and the length that I wanted, because I didn't want these braids to be too long, I want it to be like a midi length. And then once I get to a decent length, I'm just gonna take a piece of the curly hair, and then I'm gonna create a knot. So you want to create a nice and tight knot, and very small. You don't want it to be bulky. Like, do you see how small that piece of hair is? That is how small you want that knot to be. Now, the last time I did braids like this, I did use nail glue. You can use nail glue if you want, but I know some people saying like the nail glue looks a little bit white under the braid, so I decided to use some hair glue. And now it has been 4 days and I do not see the hair glue. It is not unraveling. All my hair is still intact, so I would say that was a success. So go get you that hair glue. Use just a little bit, just dabble just a little bit, then use your blow dryer to dry it. And yes, it absolutely works. So I'm just gonna keep repeating the method that I did. Like I said, the straight piece of the bulk hair basically acts like braiding hair. So when you keep adding, it's like adding length to your hair each time, and that is gonna be acting like the braiding hair. So we don't need the braiding hair for this style. And also, the hair was so light. My goodness, my hair is like perfect. If y'all know me, y'all know I don't like tension. I don't like a lot of weight on my head, but I do like a full do. You know what I'm saying? So doing it this way without the braiding hair has been such a game changer. It feels so good. Like, I can put my braids in a bun without it feeling bulky, without my hair just feeling like, you know, like it's tension, it's too much weight. This is for you if you don't like weight and you don't like tension on your hair. So we keep braiding down, keep feeding in until we're satisfied with how much braiding bulk hair that we have in. And then we're gonna take our little piece again, and then wrap it around to create that knot. Then we're going to go in with the glue and dry it with the blow dryer. Also to note, you can see at the ends I use 2 pieces of curly hair. So I use 2 pieces of curly hair to braid all the way down to the length that I want. And then we put the glue on, dry it, and I go in with my scissors and I just cut off those straight ends. So if you see the straight ends, don't worry, you can just cut them later on or cut them as you go. And also if you see straight pieces at the end of your braid where you have the curly piece, don't be afraid to cut it as long as it's not your hair. So you want to braid down past your hair to make sure that you're not cutting the ends of your hair. Okay, now this is perfect for if you have scalp irritations when it comes to those synthetic braiding hair, because I do have scalp irritation and I can't be bothered to be soaking the braiding hair for 2 days in apple cider vinegar, all of that. Like, that is too much work, and then I gotta dry it. Like, no, you gotta do all of that. No, I can't, it's just too much work. So this is absolute perfection. So I'm just gonna keep repeating the process for you. See how I feed in each section of hair, and then we just go. I did this style in about 9 hours. I know some of y'all get up in arms when it comes to how much hours it takes to do styles like this. Like, it's really something that you have to sit and concentrate and do. Like, I feel like 9 to 12 hours, if you're doing your own hair, you're saving so much money. So if you can find like that one day on the weekend where you can just sit and do your hair, put on your favorite show and just relax, like, you're saving coins, because you don't even want to know what a typical stylist would charge for a style like this. Because I'm like, you know what, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work with how much curly pieces you're putting in. But if you're doing it yourself, take your time and do it. The hours will be like totally worth it, because I see some of the pricing lists for super full braids like this, and girl, I just want y'all to estimate how much you think a style like this would cost down in the comments. But so far, this curl pattern is my absolute fave. I've done so much boho braids like this, and yeah, this has to be one of my favorite. The length is perfect. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner without the bulk hair, and I was a little bit nervous with my natural hair being on the more awkward length side. And then I was thinking, what if my hair revert? But I've sprayed water on it every single day since I've done this style. My hair, it still looks like if I use braiding hair to do the style, and I just love it. Like, go ahead, 10 out of 10 for this style. The curl pattern, I'm just so in love with. This is my favorite curl pattern for this style. And also, I want to mention that I only basically use 2 packs. I'm gonna say I used about 1/4 of the 3rd bundle, but I really did. If you really can just use 2 bundles of this hair to do this style, because yeah, look at the fullness. At this point, I think I just finished the 2nd bundle, and now we're on to the 3rd, and I'm just gonna use like that little piece that you just see me show. That is it. So we really just use kind of 2 bundles of hair. Okay, y'all know this is how the hair is looking. This is the final results. And then now you're just gonna trim and take out that excess hair that might have been loose when you were braiding. And look how easy and movable the braids are. I am so in love. It's so lightweight. I love the length. Now I'm just gonna go in with this Shea Moisture Strengthening Scalp Oil because like I just enjoy the feel of oil onto my scalp. Now to style our braid, we're gonna do sections and we're gonna do water onto the curly hair because we want to define it. And also this is great to take out any loose hair that was in the hair while you were braiding that you might have missed, all of that. Then we go in and trim our braids and all of that. Then I do use oil sheen. I saw a creator use oil sheen and I've been using it on my braids, my curly full braids like this for some time, and I love it. And I actually prefer it than mousse. I did use mousse this time around on the hair. I will say I did regret using the mousse because the mousse does make the hair feel a little bit sticky. So I'll say just use water and the oil sheen to keep the natural curl pattern of the hair. Like the curl pattern didn't change too much, but the mousse does make it a little bit sticky. Like, so I would opt not to use mousse unless you don't mind it, you know, like looking like super defined and have like a wet look. Use the mousse if you don't mind that. But I wanted it to have its same curl pattern. So eventually I'm gonna go in with some conditioner to wash it out and then just use water and oil sheen and leave it as is. So this is what the hair is looking like while it's wet. Then I'm just going to I don't even remember what they call this motion that you do with curly hair. Like, y'all know what that is. You can go in with your diffuser to dry the hair if you know you want it to dry right away, or just let it air dry. And this is our final look. And girl, I am obsessed with these braids. Like, do you see how full this curly pattern is? Like, it's covering the braid completely at the end. And this is my absolute favorite look. It is lightweight. I love the length. I love the feel of it. A girl just feels free, okay? Like free some people don't be calling this a protective style, and it's up to you whether you want to call it protective style or not. Like, I'm gonna call it just that because it's less tension, no synthetic hair. My hair feels moisturized because we did deep condition before we did all of that. We use our conditioning gel to do this. I can still put leave-in conditioner on my hair because of the human hair all around. Like, it is just giving everything that needs to be given, and I am in love. All the details for the human curly piece that I use will be in the description box down below, along with the tools that I use to accomplish this style. She is full, she is flowing, she is absolutely giving. Let me know what you guys think about this style. Would you be trying this? Like, let me know down in the comments, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all major social media platforms at @Chev, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.